And I am Hip Hop Mag, the King of Fayetteville Observer. I need somebody to turn this mic down for me, please. This mic kind of loud, I don't want the feedback. If I can get this mic turned, hey, Mario, you help me turn this mic down? It's too loud. I don't know if brother know how to fuck with the knobs. All right, fellas, I'm gonna ask y'all real quick, man. Why just let y'all introduce yourself?
What's going on, my name King Jones, right here from the Ville. Owner of King Jones Content Collection. I also have a column with Fayetteville Observer. Also shoot photography. Some of my most notable pieces and interviews include Waka was one of my interviews this year. Also Moray, Wayno from Complex, and the mayor here. Also Miss Tanya over there, a couple of us. I got Tony somewhere in here. But yeah, and as far as shooting photos, some of my notable shots, Cole, Wayne, Drake, Usher, a few others, man. But just tap in with me, y'all.
All right. Hey, y'all tap in, man. Best podcast in the Carolinas, out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I am Hip Hop Man, Sports Measures Media. All right, if you got a story to tell, make sure you holler at me on the side.
I want to ask you guys, and I'm gonna let you guys take turns answering the question. How important is media for artists? Because, getting on stage, of course, performing, that's good also. But I think artists, how important is it for artists to be working with and networking with more people in media?
For me, I look at it like this, bro. From being here in Fayetteville, everybody know Cole. However, outside of here, people feel like they know Cole's story, which in turn makes them buy into everything that Dreamville said. That's just simply put, without people knowing your story, you just another name on the shelf.
Yeah, for me, man, it's just you got to network, stay consistent, stop wasting people's time, and hell, you just got to invest your money. You know what I mean? You got to pay. See what I'm saying? Whatever you do, you got to pay. So whether it's interviews, whether it's marketing, promoting your music, eventually you're gonna have to spend that money.
True.
What I would say, just to add in what King was saying is, you got to tell your story. That's the most important thing, is your story. Like, you can make so much money off of just telling your story. Some of the people that are most successful in music is people who know how to translate their life into their music and tell their story. Because guess what? That's what people can relate to, your story. Like, some of you been in jail and shit, went through a hard life, you feel me? And a lot of people can relate to some of the stuff you might be able to talk about. I hate to say jail, it might be college across the street, somewhere around the motherfucker. So you've been in college, so you talk about books and stuff like that. Next thing you know, you're attracting people that know about the books that you talk about, or you might be referencing or whatever. So you want to mix your life story into your music. People that do that, they wind up being real successful. Now, we going back to the days of creativity because everybody been sounding the same, over the last few years, but that isn't appreciated. And because that isn't appreciated, you can see it in the DSPs. Have anybody heard about hip hop being down 40%? Let me see a hand if you heard about that. Hip hop being down 40%. Do anybody know why hip hop is down 40%? I'm about to come down because I want to see how many hands. Let me see your hand if you know why.
Ain't no originality.
Yeah, originality and
They say the Jews, they control this shit.
Man, you learn something new every day.
Creativity, you know what I'm saying? People scared to experiment. Nah, they don't want to try new things. They just want to keep with the same shit because they say it's selling, but it ain't really selling.
And that's 100, man. Y'all extremely intelligent because people tired of hearing the same thing out of a different face. You know, we don't want to hear. Sorry, my bad.
Check. I'm PB Pluto, artist out of Mobile, Alabama, real quick. You know what I'm saying? I want to speak on why I feel like hip hop is down. You know, I feel like a lot of people that lost that whole guerrilla marketing thing. You know what I'm saying? People ain't really networking. A lot of artists feel like they already made it. They don't want to tap in with the DJs no more. They think the internet gonna do everything. And they don't understand the internet has a small attention span. So shit, when you popping out right now, tomorrow, somebody might have a big fight on the internet and they done forgot all about what the fuck you talking about. But if you tapping in with the DJs and you coming to these events and networking and actually tapping in with people other than just sitting on the internet thinking it's gonna do everything, it make a big difference in your career. You know what I'm saying? I'm an independent artist. I'll be all around the country every week. I have not taken 1 week off in a full year. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 3 shows every week, but I still come and tap in. No matter if it's 3 people, 1,000 people, 20 people, whatever it is, I'm still gonna network. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the artist that like to sit in the section and just wait for everybody to think that I'm bigger than them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, may or may not make more money than every artist in here, every whoever, but at the same time, I'm gonna touch every hand in here. I wanna tap in with everybody in here. Like, we came all the way from Alabama. We ain't from North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? But if you wanna get some motion outside of North Carolina, you gotta tap in with niggas like me that's in Alabama, Vegas, New York, overseas, wherever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tap in with people like, you know what I'm saying, my boy Greg got hit so on fire, you know what I'm saying? You gotta tap in with the DJs, the media, the marketing. This is how you get outside your market. Like he said, it's pay to play, but at the same time, this is a business. You gotta be able to advertise your business. You think McDonald's ain't spending no money? Shit, you see a sign outside of every interstate in America. You think that shit free? They spending money to advertise their business, and they've been in business longer than all of us put together. So you gotta spend money to advertise your business, whether it's get on the road and go and promote yourself. That shit gonna cost gas, it's gonna cost room, nigga. If you gotta sleep in the car, whatever you gotta do, you gotta want this shit better than you wanna breathe. So that's why hip hop down, because there's so many people that think it's an easy route by just going to the internet and not really networking and promoting and going through the channels that we went through back in the days where you had to tap in. Oh, they turned the mic off. Oh, okay. I thought they turned the mic off, but yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, you know what I'm saying? But I wanted to really elaborate on that question because, you know, a lot of people want to be in this industry, but they don't want to do what they need to do to stay relevant in the game, because now it's a whole nother ball game than what it used to be, you know what I'm saying? The control is out of the hands of the upper people. The internet that made it where a lot of us, it made it easier, but it made it harder at the same time, because now people feel like they don't have to go through certain channels. But it's a conglomerate of both situations. You gotta be popping on the internet, and you actually gotta be in person and tapping into networking.
Put your hands together for PB Pluto.
Hey, one thing about it, right? I ain't never rapped a day in my life, right? But I love all artists. And one thing about God is, if you don't put God first, you ain't gonna have nothing. And the thing about it is, when you cuss something, no matter what it is that you want, if you cussing in life, you ain't gonna have it. So let's watch how you say things and how you want things put together, because if it's a blessing, you don't have to curse it. All you gotta do is speak it. You know? That's all I want to say. You know, it's a blessing, you know, to come together. It's a blessing to be together. Just know, you know, you cuss on things, God don't hear us. You know? God hear the just mouth, the best rap song we ever heard ain't had no cuss words in it. And think about the artists though. Let's just think about artists. Everybody an artist, right? The number one hits never had a cuss word in it. It's a blessing. Everybody hear it. I ain't saying stop cussing, they stop cussing, but mom, just try. Cause a lot more reach out when you speak a different language. Cause you can go places other than here where be a lot of people you can't use that type of family. You can't use, I ain't no Christian, I ain't no saint. Is it when you want your blessing though? Don't curse it. That's all.
I was just listening to the Drake album. Drake
Don't curse that money
I
though.
don't think he curses. Drake don't curse it.
I want to speak on that just a little tap. I definitely understand and I respect the OG stance on it. But when you're in this industry, sometimes you got to be in the shape for the people that's trying to receive it. It's people out here that don't want to hear clean music. You know what I'm saying? So you got to come at them the way you got to come at them. As long as you know what you got God in you and you know that you moving how you need to move, God will anoint your voice. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, sometimes you got to say what you got to say to get the people attention that you're trying to get to. And sometimes it's just that negative approach to get them under your wing. Then you can recite to them whatever you're trying to recite to them. But you trying to come a certain way, they not even finna receive you. They gonna be looking like, yeah, okay, I ain't trying to hear what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I respect the OG approach, but at the same time, me being an independent artist, especially, you know what I'm saying, trying to make a way in the industry where you got people with billions of dollars competing with you.
It went towards you, man.
No, I know it went towards me. I'm just speaking in general. Yeah. Now I know it went towards me. I'm just speaking in general too. So, like I said, sometimes you gotta portray what you gotta portray in order to get the people attention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you good. You good though, OG, because like we rocking with all that. Everybody right. Everybody right. Hey, but check this out. I wanted to, real quick though. I'm gonna tell you some of the things that I've been able to accomplish. I started actually promoting in '99. In the early 2000s, I was able to start working with Plies and his manager. When they didn't have